For the few and hopefully one day many watching, today I'm recording my first ever YouTube video, and I'm at one of the most mind-blowing locations ever in the history of mankind. As you can see in the background, I'm in Cairo, Egypt, and today I'm going to be exploring the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx. But yeah, come along with me throughout the day and explore Egypt. Look at this beautiful scenery. I just woke up at like 6 a.m. to be able to get here at opening hour, which is 8 a.m. And there's no one around, so perfect for tourists who want to just get simple pictures without people in the way, because this place can get really hectic around midday. So I just had my little setup up, just vibing, taking some pictures, and a guy called Saeed came up to me and started chatting me up.
But what is your nationality?
Spanish, from Barcelona.
But your face like Arab.
I look Egyptian, huh?
Yes.
Everyone, every time I meet someone, they always say, oh, you look Arab, or especially Egyptian. For some reason, everyone thinks I'm specifically Egyptian.
If you leave this bag, if you leave this camera, just to walk outside here, go to market or something, you are Egyptian 100%. Just maybe your camera make you a little bit, or this camera.
Yeah, that will make me for sure look like a foreigner. But I just ran into a tour guide here in Cairo called Saeed. He's gonna show me around Egypt. What are we planning for today, Saeed?
We're gonna see all the area, and we're gonna give you information about the history, about all this area in the Giza Plateau.
Amazing. So I was a bit skeptical at first because I know there's a lot of people that usually come up and try to scam you and stuff, but I was like, why not? A tour sounds nice. I'm by myself.
We are starting now from this side. Why from this side? Because from this side we're going to see the original all the way, the causeway. Another side, this is new way, just for the car or for the carriage. But now you are inside area, you are deep inside, and you're gonna see the groundwater. Before high dam building in Aswan, if you are here just before 100 years, the river Nile, it's close to here.
Yes.
After high dam building in Aswan, the water changes away. Giza and the Cairo, this building, it's happened like this. But we have a big problem here. We still have groundwater from the Nile. Still to move here. Make the government now make mill a lot
from beneath the ground, from beneath the soil, huh?
Yes.
It's coming. Yeah, I see. It's like moist here.
Yes. And I'm gonna show you the water.
So back in the day, hundreds of years ago, the Nile used to be really close to the pyramids, and there's been some arguments saying that that's how they used to bring those massive stones from those faraway cities to build the pyramid, was using the tides and the floods of the Nile. I mean, personally, I think these explanations have a lot of flaws, and they've been discussed greatly by a lot of different archaeologists and scientifics, but ultimately it's still up for debate.
So Saeed, as we walk, explain to me a little bit like what the Sphinx is, what it meant for the ancient Egyptians and stuff like this.
Sphinx, it was a man before. Man like you, like me, but it's a great man. Stronger, beautiful, smart. This man worked under the king Cheops, is like a general. This man protect this area like a 40 years. No one you can attack this area or you stole something from this area. Because this area you see, this is tomb and the temple from the king and the family king. We talk about this Sphinx, I say to you, it's a great man. This man protected this area for 40 years. No one you can do something here. You understand? After this man, he's died. The family of the king Cheops, because respect this man, I love this man, make from him that statue, that looking. Body by the lines because he's stronger, hair in a women because it's beautiful. Face a man is working like a series for 40 years, nothing bad happened here. And about his nose, some history say Napoleon Bonaparte, when you come with the army French, you come from this side, this area under the sink, just Napoleon sees a head. And Napoleon, you know, it's also general, he don't like that face. You tell the soldier, we have a gun from the boat over there, broke that face. But
so the Sphinx is actually a general, you're saying?
A general, yes, it's a great man.
Okay.
It's a great man.
Okay,
and Napoleon, but the gun far away the boat. One gun come his nose here, is it broken? This is about the Sphinx.
Yeah. So they found the Sphinx only up till sand, all the way up till its head.
Yeah,
You
just
can
this.
only see its head. You
Yes,
can see
and we
some
have
photos
some,
from
we
the
still
old
have
time.
some picture of this. We have a picture.
Yeah.
We have a picture. I will share it to you. When the water near it's so close to here in the flood times. I need to explain.
I'm gonna show you some camels here.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I get it. The guy's trying to do his job, be entertaining, and for like the average tourist, I guess these explanations and stories are okay because they're entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, if you want the real, authentic history, you probably won't find it in a local tour guide. You'll probably need to study a little bit of ancient history and go to the more occult side of ancient Egypt to understand.
Forget, you are walking now in the original way. This is
The
original
stone.
causeway, that one's.
Yeah.
Other way over there, just I tell you, no way.
Oh, look at these camels that are passing by. Hello. Good morning. What a scene. Hello. Hope this guy doesn't get too close. Wow, super close. Look. Oh, this guy's loose. I have shit all over their legs. I mean, I don't know how healthy these camels must be, but they look pretty muscular. Ooh, they're getting super close. And I feel bad for these camels, you know. Poor guys get ridden like hundreds of times a day with different tourists, so I don't want to add to that, you know. Controversial opinions about how old the Sphinx is and the pyramids.
Yeah.
So how old does, from your knowledge, how old is the Sphinx?
This area here, this
Yeah.
area, 4,500 years ago.
Right.
But this is not first pyramid here. The first pyramid here, after 40 minutes by car from here, it's called Pyramid Saqqara, King Zosa.
Saqqara, yeah.
Steps pyramid. We have like a 5 pyramid there, Saqqara, Dashur, Memphis, Abu Sir we have, but the famous one, it's called Saqqara and Dashur. This is the first pyramid. The history say 5,000 years ago, and we talk about this area 4,500 years ago. This area.
Right.
In all Egypt, we have 120 pyramids. In all Egypt, but not biggest like this.
120 pyramids.
120 pyramids.
They're not
in
as
all
big,
Egypt.
but they're smaller ones in the middle of the
and
desert.
80% from that pyramid is getting broken because the small pyramid, it's easy. People broken because from long time to now, some
of
people
course.
broke to stole something. You understand?
Yes.
In this area, we have a 9 pyramid. Giza pyramids. This area, we have a 3 bigger like this. We have 6 smaller. 3 bigger for the king, son of the king. 6 small, this just for the queen, just for the women.
Smaller ones for the queen, the
Yes,
big
for
ones
the queen. We have a
Said, this is the main walkway from the mummification to the pyramids.
To the pyramid. This is the original way.
Original. So these stones are thousands of years old, the ones that we're walking on. Yeah. These camels are they're by themselves, no one is guiding them on the loose, but they know where to go, huh?
Yes, because we have a parking there because there's food there.
Ah, so they set
Animals
food.
also follow the food. Where is the food?
Of course. So they set food in a parking lot and they know to go there, and that's where they get them to start doing tourists riding and stuff, huh? Super cool. So there used to be tunnels, right?
Yes, we have many tunnels in this area.
Okay. So this area is rigged with tunnels underneath these giant rocks. I'm surprised over thousands of years that it hasn't collapsed or anything. It's still intact. It's crazy.
Use it before and save the important thing inside that place because it's very deep under the ground. But the government close it now because you don't need anyone to try to go inside.
On our way to Khufu pyramid.
The great one.
The great one, the biggest one, no?
The biggest one, 2 million stone.
2,300,000 stone.
Yes, and you take 30 years for building. But
30 years for building, they say.
the work just 3 months every year. because the pharaoh have waiting for a flood, water come to high. In that time, the boat he can move in the water. In that time, the stone, the slave peoples, the food you come from Luxor, Aswan to here. 2 million stone. Every one stone from under the ground.
2 million stone from Aswan brought all the way.
Yes.
How many kilometers? 700, 600?
1,000 kilometers from here.
1,000 kilometers from Cairo.
From here. And the stone is not come like you see now. It's like 10 years just to bring it. Take 10 years just to cut it. Take
10 years just to
exactly.
cut the stone.
Yes, everything by hand made. Because I heard many people, you see islands, you see magic, everything you see is it handmade. And in now, this pyramid is 8 rooms in now, but you just gonna see one room. Other room is closed. And before 25 years, before 2 years, Japanese government with Egyptian governments, people like a work, you know, put inside a small camera like this, make scan pictures. Scan picture, find again many room and the many way. But still to now, the government can't find the door with all technology. This pyramid, we still have a lot of secret because you have to know.
A lot of secrets still,
yes,
huh?
you still to now, the government don't find the body of the cubes and the thing of the cubes. Cubes, famous king, cubes, rich king. Where is the body? Where is the thing?
So
you still to now, the government don't know. Maybe it's still inside, maybe. Maybe someone stole, maybe.
Yeah. So there's an argument to be said about the pyramids being a place where they placed the mummy, right?
Yes.
But they've never found the actual mummy inside the pyramid.
We have a 6 small. The
3 bigger, 6 small.
Yes, the first one, wife of king.
So this is the first
Wife
pyramid,
of king.
smaller
Second one, daughter of king. Last one, mother of king.
So there's 3 right here. One, two,
3.
3.
You have to know, the king, you have many wife, you have many daughter, but you make the pyramid from the first wife you have. Other wife, no pyramid, just tombs.
So commonly believed the pyramid was built by workers that used their hands to chip out every single block of the pyramid and brought all the way from Aswan, which is a city located like in southern Egypt. And I just have a hard time believing that. I think most definitely it's not a project made with hands, it's more of like a mental construction. It was built with the mind, in my opinion. Now there's a lot of arguments, points to be made, and you have to
open to the idea that they might have been working with a totally different technology than ours, and that might be the factor that allowed them to create things that we, even with modern technology, couldn't even create today.
What that mean here?
So there's a huge hole here.
Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming it was done either.
Yes. What is it?
Is it naturally made by? Was it made by Egyptians or by I don't know, the British bombing stuff
no,
or not?
Egyptian people, foreign people in that times, yes.
For water.
This is 50% answer. No water come here. No water come here. But you answer 50%. What else? You make you to remember anything? That way make you remember anything?
Tunnels. It's not for what? I don't know.
Okay. This is boat parking.
Parking.
Yes, for the boat.
For the boat.
The king have a boat, the queen have a boat because the river needed so close to here. After king die, after the queen die, you bring the boat from there, put it here, cover it by the coating.
So the Nile water would reach all the way here, they would...
Nile not come here, no water come here.
Okay.
Just the boat come from there to here with the slave people carry the boat with no water.
So this was only to place the
just
boat
the
here,
boat
with no water,
here.
just
no
on
water.
top of land.
Yes.
Interesting.
But why the pharaoh do that? Because the pharaoh don't believe makes life. Pharaoh just believe this life. When the king You ready?
Yeah.
When the king or the queen come in this life again, you take the boat from here. Va, River Nile, go to Tiba, start the new life. Because foreign people believe this life, not next life. This family, we have many boats, but the government just find 2 boats. One bigger here for that king, one smaller there for the queen.
And the boat was made wood.
Yes, and original wood.
And wood did not decompose over thousands of years.
No problem, because he covered here and you covered by a lot of things. No one see boat like this, no one around here. It's
Super
under
cool.
the ground. And this
You would think that this area is blocked off, but I mean, you can really go up to the pyramid and really just touch the huge granite blocks. Every time I come here and touch the pyramid, I feel like I'm getting like a huge energy energy upgrade. Super cool. Look at how steep it is. And this used to be perfectly smooth. I get to think this is erosion and damage that was created over the thousands of years that this has been here. But I mean, these used to be perfectly smooth all the way to the top. I mean, it doesn't even look like a pyramid from this point of view. But look, the line is just perfect. It's made with such perfection. So we're actually gonna go inside Khufu pyramid, the biggest pyramid, to check out what it looks like from the inside. Now, again, people are just walking on top of the pyramid. You would think it's gated, gate kept or something, but I mean, people just, there's stairs, super cool.
over there, entrance. Take your times. I'm gonna wait here.
Perfect.
Okay?
Okay.
Take your time, don't be hurried.
Nice, thank you. Perfect. Space is packed.
Teşekkür ederim. Çek.
I'm on a pyramid right now. That's crazy. This is insane. I hope it's not too crowded inside. Hello.
No camera.
No camera inside? Okay.
Come on, we're recording anyway. I mean, how was I not gonna film inside? But I mean, just as you go in through this little tight opening, you can already feel the humidity and lack of oxygen as I walk through all these people that are coming out. So like the tour guide said, there's 8 different chambers inside Khufu Pyramid. And sadly, tourists can only see one of them. And I guess for archaeological purposes, the tunnel right there must be, I don't know, leading you somewhere else. And into another chamber.
Pretty narrow. Like, wow. It's far? Long way? No?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Just 10 kilometers.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Man, it's mega humid. I'm gonna start sweating ASAP. Whoa. Oh my god. I mean, look how tight. Really reminds me of the Incan Machu Picchu or places like this, where the stones are so cut together you can't even fit a razor through this. I mean, it's exact, perfect. Not even in the chamber yet. This is just the first way up. After that narrow passage down there, it opens up into this huge section here.
wasn't able to record much in the main chamber because there's a guy in there waiting for people like me with a camera to come and tell them to stop recording. But there was just such a feeling inside the main chamber, such an eerie, goosebumpy feeling in there. If you're really present, you can really feel it. I mean, all those 8 chambers are supposedly geometrically aligned with stars and the constellations, so it's actually pretty special to be in there, and definitely bringing some type of energetic property to that space.
Here's the entrance. Super tight. Wow.
Strongest stone in the world, Salub. This is protect the pyramid from the people attack, and they protect the pyramid from the raining water. Just this stone, you accept any situation with the water under the ground outside. If you want to break that stone, you have to use steel. If you don't use steel, never this stone.
And they didn't have steel back then.
Yes, with
There's
that
only
time,
bronze.
yes, bronze, and this. I don't know how to explain. It's like hard to cut it. You understand me? Because this is very hard to cut this one. Every stone here is easy to cut.
This is the famous granite.
This is the granite.
So the outside of the pyramid would be limestone, and the inside, the chambers were made of granite. And it's the most dense rock material. And imagine if they can't cut it with steel, which they didn't have back in the days, how do you expect them to be cutting it with their tools that they had with such precision? It's impossible. They have to have been using a different type of technology, something that uses sound or vibration or some type of distant technology just to bring such a project to life.
There's hieroglyphics, and look at the disrespect from people writing on top of the hieroglyphics their name, ruining it. This was hand carved, obviously. Wow, so beautiful. Obviously, this is probably one of the ones that are in the worst shape. Look, you have their carvings. Yeah, they come.
This is what 2,300,000 pieces of stone look like. And the most mind-blowing thing is that if you cut and place 10 stones a day, it would take you 664 years just to build a pyramid.
This place is absolutely insane, and with this thing I look even better. So Saeed was explaining that that he used to have horses and
I'm a horse trainer before. I have a horse before. After COVID, no horse again.
So I was asking him why don't you get horses now or camels now again after COVID if you can, no? And this is what he responded.
In the camel same bank, I can make some money, but in the horse sick or die or some bad happen, all my money lost.
So what happens if the camel, if he gets injured?
We're gonna eat the camel meat. We sell it to market, then I eat my camel.
Super cool. This is such a crazy new environment. Like, I mean, walking along the pyramids, the guide's taking me to this viewpoint, which I think is over there. I'm walking just because I want that authentic experience. This little pyramid, I think, was bombed by the British. Some archaeologist thought the better way to get to the middle of the pyramid and see what was inside it was to just place freaking TNT and just bomb his way inside. No respect for ancient civilization at all.
So after like 25 or 30 minutes of walking in the desert, finally making it here to the viewpoint, which is really just a dune at a little bit of elevation. Now usually, like, you're not really supposed to walk here, and there's like police on camels, I'll show you in a second, roaming the area, sending you back if you're walking here. Usually they kind of force you to either take a camel or take a horse ride to this point. Thankfully the guide knew the police that was roaming around, so chilling, we didn't have any issues. And from here we can see all 9 pyramids, the 3 main ones and the 6 smaller ones. And I mean, this is such a peaceful view of such a historical site. And just like wondering what's underneath the sand that I'm walking on is just crazy. Just think about all the undiscovered artifacts and lost temples that might be underneath. Such a crazy thought. So on our way back, we ended up passing by what looked like entrances to tombs or tunnels or some sort of interesting ruins.
Saeed, I want to check out this stuff. Wow, this looks like... Oh my god, this is so cool.
This area was completely cut off for tourists, so we were just taking a shortcut right through it. And yeah, so here's a little sneak peek into a forbidden area.
I'm gonna get my flashlight out. So let's see what's inside here. Wow.
Now you are very deep inside the queen, wife of second king. It's called Great.
It's a pretty cool privilege to be able to come inside here and see. Wow. Let me take my phone light.
Alabaster before, alabaster and shiny.
Oh wow.
Very shiny. If you can close
Yes,
your
yes,
eyes.
yes, yes, yes. I don't know if you...
See how it's shiny? You have to know that every pyramid it's shiny like this before. But the people broken with the times.
I don't know if it is seen in the camera, but
I don't know.
you can see it's the wall is sparkling. Looks like stars or like some, I don't know. The fact that it glows is just insane.
Yeah, see how it's shiny?
It's shiny, everything is shiny.
Yes, it's covered, all of them very shiny before. But I'm talking about 4,500 years.
Yeah.
I love things having
So cool.
We still have many rooms under the ground. Every tombs, you have 1 or 2 doors, it's real. We have many doors fake. Here we still have many doors still under the ground. Under the ground we still have more rooms.
There must be treasures underneath this. This is insane. Thank you for bringing me here. And now the quick escape without anyone watching. Guys, so I've just gone into the Sphinx Enclosure. This is where they used to prepare mummies. Like, look how perfect the stones are together. It's just incredible. That was the original entrance where I came in this morning. Look how packed it is now. It's crazy. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll be getting better and better as I progress. But horses around me. Crazy. But yeah, that'll be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, give me a little subscribe. Means a lot, especially now that the channel's super small. But thank you guys for watching.